What I teach people is how to master your life on a totally different level. If you want to master your life, you cannot go with the conventional. You cannot live by the conventional systems and methods. This is John Mack again. Good day. Hope you are doing good in these crazy pandemic times and the lockdowns and all. Want to get some groceries, and so I just wanted to jump on the camera here quickly to kind of share an update on what's going on, I think, with coronavirus, and do something different with the type of update that I do. Yeah, I just wanted to do a really short video today with an update on maybe share some ideas and some motivation, and give a little bit of a different type of insights for people that struggle with the current times and the lockdown and the pandemic that's going on. Not the virus, but the pandemic. The pandemic is right now is fear, as I've been mentioning a few times, so I just wanted to do an update on that. Yeah, so every time you take out cash here in Thailand, you are charged a fee of 220 baht. So we're trying to do that as seldom as possible. And if I can use my card, I use my card. And by using Revolut card that I use, or I really recommend for you guys, I'll leave a link in the description to that. I'm not paying any fees at all, so it's perfect. Marbella makes some really good food with eggs. Yeah, I wanted to talk about and just shoot out a short video regarding the madness that's been going on lately, because I remember a few days ago I had a coaching call with a girl in Serbia. She's going to watch this. She's going to edit my videos. You should check out her services on her website. She's amazing with that. And we had a talk, and I noticed how much she was stuck in the fear and madness of what the politicians are doing in her country. Serbia is pretty fucked up, as with many other places, but when you have kind of skewed politicians with a insane agenda, things turns out bad, and but it's not a thing you should pay attention to or dive too much into. When it comes to the story behind 9/11, I remember the day when that happened. I had an intense feeling in my system, like with a few other people I know, that something is weird here. And if you have done your own education on that topic, not just been watching the news, you know that 9/11 is a damn joke. The towers were blown up. I guess, yeah, there's so many there's so much stuff you can look into that now to kind of, you can clearly just see that something was going on there. And now we're talking about another event that's even bigger. So let me pause here for a moment, because what I'm talking about is of course the coronavirus and the pandemic and complete shutdown and lockdown of the whole damn planet. That's what's going on now. I guess you have noticed. The thing is that when this thing started, again I had something didn't feel right. The same thing with a few other people I know that are kind of used to doing their own research, be awake, be alert, and maybe check on some details around this event on other places and in other ways than just, you know, by conventional media. So what I have in mind here is that there's one thing I want you to take a look at, this is the reason why I wanted to do this video today. David Icke is a guy that I've been following for a long time. He's very controversial, and if you go back 20 years and take a look at TV shows where David Icke were interviewed, he's one of those people that I've seen get mocked so intensely in the public and on live shows that I've never seen before.
Is the force of love in control of this world, guiding this planet at this time? Of course not. The negativity, the thoughts that I'm talking about that are very destructive, are pouring out of this planet
let me
every
interrupt
day.
you. Was it a great shock for you to discover this at 38?
Well, I think the word is gobsmacked. But again, you know, the best way of removing negativity is to laugh and be joyous. So I'm delighted that there's so much laughter in the audience tonight.
But no, it's
but just let me say this.
They're laughing at you. They're not laughing with you.
Fine.
It's amazing that that guy is still alive. Now David Icke is one of the most sought after speakers around the world, filling up huge auditoriums, and one of the platforms he's been on a lot lately is London Real, and he's been doing a bunch of interviews, and the topic have been the coronavirus. So I encourage everybody to take a look at that, or take a look at those interviews. And the reason I wanted to mention this stuff is that what I teach people is how to master your life on a totally different level. If you want to master your life, you cannot go with the conventional. You cannot live by the conventional systems and methods. You're going to be mundane and just as average as the average Joe. And the average Joe is not really happy. So if you want to master your life on a new level, you have to start to think for yourself, educate yourself in another way. You research, read, become awake and aware, and you have to detoxify yourself from fear and from bad food. I recommend that the time you're in now, spend your time wisely. Try to reduce some of the fear and some of the probably the view and the framework you now have established on your mind about the coronavirus pandemic, and consider to take a look at this interview. I'm going to share this below, and I want to mention one more thing. The last interview with David Icke went live with London Real yesterday. Now YouTube have taken that video down 2 times. Why? Let's move on. Damn, it's a hot day here in Chiang Mai. So, got my coffee. So yes, one other thing I've been talking about last week's fear have been a big topic because I've been noticing so many people freaking out about this pandemic, and yeah, it's a good reason for that, and the reason is that they don't know any better, and what you see in the media looks damn terrible. It looks awful. So if you don't know what's really going on, at least consider that there's something else going on than what you see on the public stage of total madness. Of course you freak out because it seems like the world is going straight to hell. So that's why I'm telling people, if you want to master your life, which my channel is all about, rise above the norms, empower yourself, your potential, your mind, your body, and find a new way of making money so you can have freedom. You have to master your life on a totally different level. And that's why I want to talk about the topic of the coronavirus, because it's a huge topic right now. It's limiting way too many people's minds and worldview and immune system. And the immune system, I would say, is not only about the physical body, but it's how resilient you are in your mind to handle life in this reality we are in now. It's also about knowing where to put your focus. If you put your focus in daily updates from social media, friends and the media on how this world is going to hell now, you're going to crumble, fall apart, and become very, very tiny and weak and sick and delusional. So that's why I want to talk about the topic of educating yourself on the current situation so you can feel better and maybe relax a little bit about what's really going on. I still think you should be, gentle with the way you talk to other people. If you start to look into this, you should still wear a mask when you're in public, because right now it's a good thing to just display awareness on that, but it's not because you should fear any virus at all. If you get a flu, handle the flu as you normally would, and go about your day.